A long, long time ago, in a beautiful land called Oyo, there lived a powerful king named Sango. Sango was no ordinary king, he was the god of thunder and fire, feared and respected by everyone in the land. His story was passed down from generation to generation, and today, I'm going to tell you how Sango became a hero. Sango had the ability to call down lightning from the sky, and his anger could shake the earth. He was strong, brave, and a great leader. But despite all his power, Sango had a kind heart. He wanted to protect his people and make sure that everyone in Oyo lived in peace and prosperity. One day, a terrible storm came to Oyo. The sky turned black, and thunder roared as if the heavens were about to break open. The people of Oyo were terrified, for this was no ordinary storm. It was caused by an evil spirit named Ajaka, who had come from the forest to destroy the city. Ajaka had been jealous of Sango's power for a long time. He wanted to rule the kingdom, so he unleashed the storm to scare everyone and make Sango look weak. The rivers overflowed, homes were destroyed, and crops were washed away. The people cried for help, but no one knew how to stop the disaster. Sango heard the cries of his people and knew that he had to act fast. He could feel the presence of Ajaka in the storm, and he knew that this battle would be his greatest challenge yet. Before heading out to fight Ajaka, Sango called upon his wife, Oya, the goddess of the wind and storms. Oya was as strong and fierce as Sango, and she could control the winds to calm or strengthen a storm. Together, they would be unstoppable. Oya, my love, we must fight this evil spirit together, Sango said as he gripped his magical double-headed axe, Os. This axe had the power to summon lightning, and with it, Sango could control the skies. I will ride with you into this storm, Sango, Oya replied, her eyes glowing with determination. But you must be careful, Ajaka is cunning and has control over dark magic. With that, Sango and Oya prepared themselves for the battle of a lifetime. Sango's followers, the Ogboni warriors, also gathered, ready to defend the kingdom at all costs. But Sango knew this fight was beyond them. This was a battle between gods. The storm raged on as Sango and Oya rode to the heart of the chaos. The skies were dark, and the wind howled so loudly that it was hard to hear anything. But Sango's mind was clear. He had one mission, to defeat Ajaka and save Oyo. As they reached the forest where Ajaka was hiding, Sango raised his axe high into the air and called down lightning from the heavens. A bolt of lightning struck the ground with a deafening crack, illuminating the sky for a brief moment. In that flash of light, Sango saw Ajaka standing tall, his eyes glowing red with anger. So, the great Sango finally comes to face me, Ajaka sneered. But you are too late. Your kingdom will fall, and I will take your throne. Sango narrowed his eyes. You will never rule Oyo. I will protect my people, even if I have to tear down the heavens themselves. With that, the battle began. Ajaka summoned dark clouds that swirled around them, making it hard to see. But Sango called on the power of his axe, sending lightning bolts crashing into the ground. Each strike was so powerful that the earth shook beneath their feet. Ajaka fought back with dark magic, sending waves of energy toward Sango, trying to trap him. But Oya used her wings to blow the dark energy away, giving Sango the opening he needed to strike. The fight seemed endless. For hours, Sango and Ajaka clashed, their powers lighting up the stormy sky. Each time Sango called down lightning, Ajaka would counter with his dark magic, and the balance of power shifted back and forth. Sango began to grow tired. His body ached from the battle, and his mind raced as he tried to think of a way to defeat Ajaka for good. He knew he needed to find Ajaka's weakness, but what could it be? Just then, Oya called out to him. Sango, the storm. It's his source of power. If you can control the storm, you can weaken him. Sango realized she was right. Ajaka was drawing his strength from the storm. If Sango could take control of it, Ajaka would be powerless. Gathering all his remaining strength, Sango raised his axe to the sky one more time. This time, he didn't just call down lightning, he called on the storm itself. The wind, rain, and thunder all bent to his will as he commanded the storm to obey him. With a mighty roar, Sango took control of the storm. The wind calmed, the rain slowed, and the dark clouds began to disappear. Ajaka, now weakened without the storm's power, stumbled back in fear. You may control the storm, Sango, but you will never defeat me, Ajaka screamed. But Sango wasn't about to give up. He knew this was his chance. With one final swing of his axe, he sent a bolt of lightning straight at Ajaka. The lightning struck the evil spirit with such force that the ground cracked beneath him. Ajaka let out a scream as the lightning consumed him, and in an instant, he was gone. The storm disappeared, the skies cleared, and peace returned to Oyo. The people of Oyo rejoiced. Their king, Sango, had saved them from the terrible storm and defeated the evil Ajaka. From that day forward, Sango was known not just as their king, but as their hero, the god of thunder who protected them from all harm. Sango continued to rule Oyo with wisdom and strength, always watching over his people. He knew that there would always be challenges, but with the power of thunder and lightning by his side, he was ready for anything. And so, the story of Sango, the thunder hero, was passed down through the generations, a tale of courage, strength, and the power of a true leader.